Hei hei hei! Meillä jatkuu Kingdom Come Deliverance. Tää on aivan sikana, mutta pitää yrittää sinnitellä. Ei voi mennä nukkumaan tähän aikaan vielä. Kello on siis 7 illalla, silloin kun nauhoitan tätä. Yritän vielä sinnitellä hetken, niin ajattelin, että menemme pelaamaan. Eli viime kerralla päästiin viimein häihin, mutta meidän tämä sulhanen käyttäytyi vähän epäilyttävästi. Se jätti morsionsa yksin nyhkimään kellariin. Hans löytyi myös häistä ja minut sitten yllätettiin morsion kanssa kellarista, vaikka minä yritin vaan olla sille, että ystävällinen, ja sitten tuli taas tappelu ja me lennettiin taas vankilaan vähemmän yllättäen, mutta Hans jäi kiinni sitten siitä, että se on myös poachailut, eli ottanut luvatta näitä kuninkaan maiden elukoita, mitä ei saisi tehdä. Ja oli, että minä pääsen työllä vapaaksi, mutta Hans siirretään, mutta siinä sitten ennen kuin Hans siirrettiin, niin onneksi paikalle tuli sitten tämä oikea lordi, ja me olemme vihdoin hänet tavanneet ja asiat on ehkä selvitetty, että mä oon näyttää, missä mä voin nukkua, ja sitten mä pitää tehdä tehtäviä Hansin kanssa. Yes.
Those are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
Not too well, thanks.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Fuck you! Se on semmoinen mukava tervehdys sieltä päin, mistä minä tulen. Tavaraa. No niin. Tätä se katoi meidän vyöt kuntoon. Tarvitaan pätteliä. Onko tämä hyvä idea laittaa näitä varastettuja kamoja päälle, mutta se minun vyö. Niin kuin tossa. Ja tuolla on pouchi. Gampesoni. Tämä se, mitä mä oon käyttänyt. Auperkkia. Pleittiä. Olisi kyllä tosi hyvä, että tässä saisi merkattua suoraan, että mä haluan myydä sitten jotakin, mun ei tarvitse sitten siellä myydessä käydä näitä läpi. Mä tiedän, tää on ehkä kivempi. Noin. Mikä on paljon? Okei. Syvästä toi omena. Ai mä laittaisin sen tämän. Mitäkään mun pitäisi laittaa sinne? Kaamera. Noin. Otas kirja nopeasti tästä. No se harvaa oottelee onneksi. Onks mulla toinenkin kirja vielä täällä? Sitten. Mitenkäs näitä kittejä käytetään? Okei. Noin. Mä tätäkin käyttää. Uusi perkpointti. No niin. Purple haze. Yeah. Tuo voi auttaa meitä. Ja suorafabreen on saatu. Eihän mä mitään väistellä. Noin. Sitten. Noin mä varmaan myyn pois. Oikeastaan ton voisi laittaa nyt kummioista täällä myydä. Se on luultavasti ehkä paremmin kuin militaarisordi. Mä en uskalla käyttänyt tota varastettua itemiä täällä. Tuo on hauska, säilytetään se. Tuo, noin voidaan myydä. Säilyttää nuo. Haluan säilyttää nämä. Näin me tarvitaan ne pehmusteet. Noin tohon. Vois myydä. Muutamia. Nää vois myydä, jos vaan onnistuu. Tuliko tänne? Is someone here? Tuohon mennessä on varmaan kaupat auki. Tässä on tää seppä. Hello. Selle. Tuo. On. Mitäs mä voisin ostaa sulta? Night Sword, en mun se varaa. Joo. Ugly.
Word about the price.
Very well.
Do you accept?
We're nearly there. Just lower your price a bit more. Aye, that'll do. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
Sitten tällainen. Missä se nyt oli? Miks se... Toivottavasti se pappi ei muista, miten pahasti minä sitä pieksuutin. Tosin se ei tainnut olla. Olikohan se tässä somessa? Oi se oli.
Always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
You silly doggy.
Sinun pitää ruokkia. Mut.
Here, mutt.
Tää pekonia. Palaskoija.
You're my doggy,
Palaskoija. Ostatko sinä minulta ruokaa? Et vissiin. No, syödään sit omia. Tuostakin on vaan että parasta. Se oli raaka. Niin oli kans täällä jossakin, mistä se... Mä saisin kokoattua, mutta mä vaan menen myymään. Äes oli pilalla. Kyllä Henri maha kestää.
Careful.
Itse varovainen. Tässä vaiheessa pitäisi varmaan ehkä käydä niinku kylpykylvyssä. Hei.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care.
Oletko sinä herrin?
You've never seen such a fool. He stole our things and now he's wearing them about.
Mitä varastettua mulla muka päällä? You saw nothing.
So here you are. Now I've got you. Surrender, now!
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Now I'll show you. You're a thief, and you're even stupid.
You've got to keep your hands on your purse around here.
Wait a moment. Sure, we can come to an agreement, can't we? I just wanted to borrow it for a bit. But I've got to ask first.
That's not how it works. You can't just borrow things without asking.
Oh yeah.
But fine. If you return it, we can let it be. But don't do anything like that again. Got it?
Montahan sä kettestä. Huh?
I took a look at...
And?
Joo, herrinkin kelpaa.
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out and he'll keep going for fucking ages. And he's a well-behaved, smart animal as well. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags that's seen around these parts. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
There are nomads around here.
Aye.
En oo ikinä
I hear
käynyt
their
niiden
camp
luona.
is somewhere and they've got horses there.
Useful to know.
Well, let's not forget about your horse.
Why do you call him Herring?
Well, because he's like salted fish. And you're able to ride?
Well, I know the basics.
That's wise. The first thing is, pet. Actually, best do that once you're mounted. He won't trot too good and he won't move and horses ain't stupid, mind. It trough where he can drink or maybe some pasture. So don't be...
All right. I'll bear that in mind.
And of course, the horse needs good kit. I've prepared some decent tack for you. Mistakes don't... You can tack it...
Sure. Thanks.
Farewell.
Niin, voinko mä... Nyt mä rakettaa. Täällä missään minne mä voin täältä myydä? Sun pitää nyt olla hetki, kun mulla on vähän tämmönen ongelma nimeltä ihan vitusti tavaraa. Siis sulle, onko mä laittanut mun hevosen?
Oh, excuse me.
Look what I have for you. Here, mutt. Here you go. Take it.
Mitäs muuta mä voin täältä heittää pois? Niin. Sitten mä en tiedä. Niin, pricing on weightin kautta. Tää joskus muistaa myydä. Niin. Ons.
Well, shall we set off for Nabokov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Fuck him.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergov. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us. I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein. I agree.
Perkstein.
Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times. Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
Tarkoittaako tämä sitä, mitä minä luulen? Voi joku. Veli.
happens to the best of us.
Bros before
But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left. Thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hanush assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman. And you have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you, even if it isn't always easy going. Then your word must be as firm as steel. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bozhena, we have to repay our debt. Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true Bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now Nabokov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Never believe me. Stop that whistling. Gotcha.
No niin, herring. Katsotaan mihin susta on.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go to the next life, I need... have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Al dente's fortuna juvat, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
It's a shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
Damn it. I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Vähän hitaakaan. Kannattaa pitää katsoa noita statseja vähän tarkemmin.
Quick!
Eri. Toivottavasti Haso ottaa pusia. Speed 33. Tän siitä saako väsyä pelaa. Missä se on se vai? Tuolla jossain. Mutta toinen hevonen tässä kestää. Mitä aika täällä on maisemia? Jänis. Missä asti se on se? Ihan tänne voi täällä kaupoilla. Tuo herättää. Kivattua kanaa.
Let's talk about the price.
Well,
Do we have a deal?
that's quite a sum. Lower your price a bit and we'll make a deal. Why? You'll convince me with that price? Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Noniin. Täällä on lisää myytävää. No niin. Joo.
I'd like to discuss the price. Do you accept?
That's quite a sum. Why? Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Minä on säiksyn. Ei.
Ka!
Niin, oliko siellä liikaa tavaraa, niin sen takia se oli niin hidas. No niin, tää se.
Quick!
No niin, sori Hans, minä olin terä.
Whoa, whoa. I see the beauties of this landscape have bewildered your senses.
There now.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honour of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Noniin.
Dentes fortuna juvat! We turn right here.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge.
Yeah.
Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Burgov?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realise. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Burgov is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
What does he have to gain?
That's what we have to work out. But sometimes gaining something is less important than not losing what you have. We should be able to agree on that.
uudet kujet, uudet varastettavat. Niinpä Fortress.
We're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Berghoff. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Henryllä ja minulla on about samat energiatasot kyllä tällä hetkellä. Just semmoinen.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honoured, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Berghoff asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berghoff didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramir very long.
Okay.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Yeah.
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork. Don't all be shy. Greetings. Do you need...
It's nice to meet someone from the trade.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. Me and my brother wanted to get out of this. I'm steer. Please.
Henry. How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Oh, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother would. We just keep it in good nick.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bed. Folks don't take care.
You took the words out of my mouth. And if you saw the work waiting...
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out.
What I mean is, then besides, you getting the better go and play dice with Swerk.
All right.
I know you.
You said you have...
Aye. The poor bloke tries hard enough. Oh, he does any work that's needed. He'd be better off learning a different trade. Have you got anyone next?
I have my lord, and that's all I need.
I understand. What's he like?
Brave and just. Everything a knight should be.
He's got you.
And what's your lord?
My lord doesn't like it when folks... I reckon it's... Farewell.
I've got this pretty pilgrim's badge.
I hear you're a keen dice player.
You heard damn right. All that travel. Take the weight off your feet then. I play for high stake.
How about trying?
What game would you like?
Now how about novices?
Let's play.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Mitään hajaa mitä teen. Okay. Tuo.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
Ai kun on 4000. Katsotaan miten paha vastustaja.
These ones
Sweets
here.
this early in the day, eh?
What? Oh, come on!
Huh? Eikö niin? Pitäisikö mennä? Koe, muut, ja, doke.
My God, I'm done. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Really?
Remind me not to play with you next time. Damn it! They're yours, lad.
Perkele.
Finished. Your turn.
You have a kind master, eh?
Henry, a word with you.
My God!
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Skorjan kondium. Push, please.
What? Oh, come on. These ones here.
Please push.
Maybe you should have saved it.
En tiedä. Minä oon niin lähellä tätä voittoa, että...
Oh, come on!
Yes. Ei tarvita enää kuin 50.
Good game, friend. The money's yours. Why
Kiitos.
did I even wager it?
No niin, Michael. Michael.
I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
I've got ears. But I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I didn't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
No tietysti.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that happens. And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it.
Mä olen aina
But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place.
I don't want to pry, Michael.
Nothing interesting about it.
Well, if there's one...
If you insist. Sir Jaromir had these, but they couldn't give it to him or something. See?
No, you were right.
Just so.
Let's do it.
You don't have to ask. We've got some blunt old weapons. We don't want to hack each other.
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate.
Some sword will do.
A choice fit. Give me a moment.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time. The good name of Lord Jaromir has been defended. But you defended Lord Capon's team. You fought well. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be happy if... I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a... We'll try Pelzel in the stables. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can...
Greetings, sir. I watched your duel against... Don't take your defeat to heart. Michael's pretty tough. None of the men here can match him.
Found out the hard way.
But they usually get battered even worse.
I did my best. And that's why I'm here, in fact. You knocked me about a bit. Oh,
That's what I'm here for.
it surely won't be all that.
Don't worry, sir. Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
I'm glad.
Henry,
Oh,
my sword is at your service, miss.
blimey. No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. And if you tell me about...
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick... Shall we go? Our little fortress doesn't impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights. Or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
Once, I was on the trail of this scoundrel, but the sly fox hid in the cloisters of Sasau Monastery. So I had to become a novice to track him down.
Good heavens! So you're actually a monk?
No. I entered the monastery under a false name, but I haven't really looked into how the whole thing works.
Better have fun while you can then, before the abbot drags you back in. So you don't have any regrets? Tell me more, please.
In the hills above Sasau River, I discovered the enemy's hidden camp. I told the lords about it, and they assembled a force. Just like Lord von Burgov is doing now. We approached under cover of darkness.
Clever. And how did it work out? Do tell.
Now hold on, the best is yet to come. Before attacking, we first set fire to the place. We unleashed hell on earth. In the chaos, we cut them to pieces.
That sounds awful. Too awful to imagine. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other talents too.
Oh yeah? Millaisia? Pahoittelun piereskelystä, niin minä olen ihan vidun suosissa. Mene sinä minua vietä.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, and if his lordship found out I was
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile, it's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
Äsken oli taskut niitä täynnä. Helvetti. Ihan väärä kasvi.
Here you go. Take it.
Kamilla. VODit pois. Poppiesta muistaakseni punaisia. Täällä on marikoida. Antaa ylhäisen puhua juttuja, minä olen mieluummin keräämässä kukkia kauniin naisen kanssa. Puppies. Mä tiedän, mitä muuta puuttuu. Sagea ja vielä marikolleja lisää. Täällä oli sagea. Minäköinen sage oli? lisää jossakin tässä. Mut mikä sulla on? No niin, olen löytänyt kukkanne. Hyvä nainen.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something.
Mikä?
Hurry.
Minua vähän epäilyttää. Minne ansaa sinä minä meet oikein?
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
The only petal I see here is called Clara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Oho. Oho.
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
Not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
Hyvää päivää. Kerrankin ymmärsin, että nainen haluaa minua. No niin, takaisin tänne. Onkohan täällä talleella nyt sitten se Yyppänen? Tuolla.
You're my donkey, eh?
Varaskoja. Minne sä nyt menet? Älä nyt pretzeli menee.
Greetings. What do you need?
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race, You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
Don't try that on me. My pa was a blacksmith, so I had horseshoes and hooves in my hand before I could walk. And I've met enough horse folk to know you shouldn't trust them further than you can throw them.
What do you mean?
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here.
Okay.
We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nabokov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
But Michael said it was between Lower Semine and Rock Tower Pond.
Really? I suppose Michael's right. It's easy to lose your bearings here. Nothing but cliffs and ponds. It makes your head spin.
But you're local. You must know these parts like the back of your hand.
I was shit-faced, all right? Let's leave it at that.
Hold on. Michael said something different.
We took some horses from the bandit. Aye.
Right. Take good care.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you could help us out. Just a little. And if you manage to beat our
I'll race.
Thy will be done. The race is from here to Nabokov Mill. That's down the path there, and to the right of the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike. And behind that, a willow tree. You go between, you'll be taking on Hurtle. None of us can beat him, but if you...
That's fair.
Great, I'll call...
Toivottavasti tästä ei tule yhtään mitään, mutta...
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks. Quick! Quick! Ja! Go! Quick!
Sakaa mä sitä edes kiinni.
Go! Quick! Go!
Huh?
Just a bit further. Ja! Ja!
Mitä ensimmäistä mä ajattelin, että jos mä olisin voinut huijata, mutta ei. Veri tiesi mitä haluan tehdä.
Hup! 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 Ja! Ja!
Nopeampaa tuolla pitää täältä.
Keep it up!
Tää ei ottaa horse-reissi kyllä meikäläisen. No yllätän, mutta se on mulle helppoa peliä.
Go! Quick! Just a bit further. Whoa!
Ei vittuahan se meni. Ai täällä olisi joku archerius. No niin, olisikohan se Anssi jo hoitanut asiansa.
It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to Trotsky. Time to get... It's getting late, and we have to get back to Trotsky. We'll meet by the horses. It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to Trotsky. Time to get back in the saddle.
Nyt arvaa, miten hyvä flaksi mulla kävi. Mä voitin nopassa. Ja sen lisäksi tyttö tykkäs musta. Elämä hymyilee.
Excellent! My favourite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Jaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
Mua epäilyttää niin
You
kovin.
could put it like that. But I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
They're not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
I'll tell you everything, but not here.
For Christ's sake. This had better be good. Well, it's time we set off.
I agree.
No niin Hans, kuuntele.
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergov.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armoured horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nabokov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Jaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabok himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture?
That is just it. The men are superstitious.
Minä voin
They
tehdä
say
se.
unclean work fits only for an executioner. And it seems we don't have one here. So
I
they
can
just
do it.
beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir. But I
It is
confess
distasteful.
torture is as distasteful for me as it is for your men.
I thought you would want to settle scores for the ambush.
No.
Have you forgotten what they did to Oates and the others? What they put us through?
No,
Me
I
olemme
haven't.
gentlemenneja.
But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level. We'll get it out of him without torture.
We shall see about that. But who knows? Maybe you will have more success than my men. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard.
Kaikki
As
vaan
a warning
hirtetään.
to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's
Pelkää
true.
enää se aviomies.
And you, Henry?
A strange thing happened. Young Semine rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with
Voiko se opettaa minua miekkailemaan?
an outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
Juu.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. You know how they say the ends justify the means? That applies exactly to our situation. Like I said, if we can manage it without torturing, all the better. But on the other hand, those fuckers had no mercy either.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Berghoff a favour by doing this. You know what that means, right? He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him. It's worth a try.
But you heard von Berghoff. Even his men refused to do it.
Look, if we're really convincing, he might get scared and start singing without any, nasty stuff. But if not...
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into?
Mitäs buffeja mulla täällä on? Secret hero.
So, it's up to us again.
You silly doggy.
Missä menit? Täältä.
Shit.
Oi. Tänne. Anteeksi. Ikävä katsomisen vielä suorisikuesti, jos se pympi. No niin.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Berghoff thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you? If you're not guards. My name is Henry. And this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Laura von Berghoff, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same.
Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere.
Ihan ei toiminut tämä.
You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongues and shove them up your arse.
Siitähän sinä pitäisi.
Traitor!
Miten tää on näin rikkeä, kun mä oon niin kännissä?
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Se on psykopaatti täällä seurannasi.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish? Who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Where's that band of yours hiding? I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh? A tough nut. A hero. But if you don't talk, some of your cronies will. And your sacrifice will be in vain.
You'd have to catch one of them first. Idiots.
You're playing the hero here, but we already know where you rats are holed up.
You don't know shit.
You don't have to say it, because I think I know. And I've known for a long time.
How could you?
Your camp is somewhere underground, isn't it? You crawl out of holes and ambush random wayfarers.
Jesus Christ, Henry!
Yeah, he's right. We live in holes. Like, I'll never tell you where our
Someone must be in charge of him.
Fuck off!
Von Bergov is waiting to see what we tell him. So, if you do the right thing, we can put a word in for you.
I don't want any mercy from...
One more time. Is there an Istvan among you?
I don't remember.
Istvan and us are, old acquaintances.
You think I'm so stupid that I'll tell you anything just for saying that? Shove it!
Then let me jog your memory.
Wait! Wait!
Teknisesti ottaen minä en tehnyt mitään, koska se ei näkynyt cutsceneissa.
No!
Mä katsoin häntä pahasti.
All right! All right! He's with us!
So he's behind it? I could have guessed as much.
Bollocks! He just joined us. I was against it. Some puffed up cock from Hungary or some other shithole. But his grudge against old Otto convinced a lot of people. And the commander too.
Why were you against him? Talk.
He was just odd. Seemed to me he didn't even want to go into battle. What's the point of a fella like that, right?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
Se on minun merkka.
To hell with you. Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers! You goddamn monsters! My innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
But we're not on von Bergov's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Bergov.
You must tell me. You never figure anything out like this by yourself. Someone is clearly leading you. Who?
Go to hell!
But you will.
Go to hell, for Christ's sake!
Psykopaatti Henrin tuijotus voittaa taas tämän.
Spit it out. Nice and fast. Otherwise, you'll force me to use this thing. And I don't think you'll like it.
If I... Kurva!
The name! Say the name!
Olda!
Mä tiesin.
Sabine!
The groom! That's why he left his own wedding.
Jesus Christ! And what about the others? Once von Berghoff finds out...
All hell will break loose! But the people from the fortress are innocent! They know nothing!
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their bloods will be on your hands!
Von Berghoff isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
We'll see what Lord von Berghoff has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Berghoff too.
Oli kiva tehdä
I
yhteistyötä
pray
kanssa.
someone will send you there. Soon.
How do you feel?
Well, I can't say I feel too good about it. But in the end, it wasn't all that horrible. You had to squeeze him a bit. But I'm glad it didn't go too far.
He told us something, didn't he?
Well, that Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Berghoff? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old Semi?
Se on vaan se poika.
Gnarly.
I hope they're innocent. But either way, it looks like a terrible mess.
Well, that's exactly why I think we should keep the news about young Semin's involvement to ourselves for now.
I'm not so sure, Henry. Von Berghoff trusted in us. Won't be tired as if he ever discovers we lied to him. But do what you think is right.
Kiitos.
You shouldn't work so hard. You wear yourself out.
It's just, I don't like lounging about, sir.
Why?
I get the feeling life's passing me by.
Look at
and that the
yourself.
Lord will be
You
displeased
want
at
me
my
to take you to
idleness.
Even our Lord
thanks,
rests at
my
the
friend.
end of the week.
I observe the day
But
of
I'm not
rest,
in the mood for any
but otherwise,
funny business
I'm
right
always
now.
on the go. I'd feel
I need
bad
to
if I
sleep.
wasn't.
Admirable. I hope you keep it up. But even so, I think you should slow down a bit.
Missä se minun nukkumapaikka oli? Täällähän se. Pitää käydä nukkumassa hetki. Ryyppäsin liikaa. Täällä jossakin on questi. Entäs mä otan tässä joku toimintapäivä? Miksi ei oveta aukene meille? Näin.
Careful.
Christ, it's hot out.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Christ, pardon me.
Onko se niinku tuolla alhaalla justi? Okei. Okay. Yksi kerros alemmas.
It happens.
You think
Just
they'd
watch
be
where you're
pleased to
going
see
next
you?
time.
They owe you money, don't they? Which is why they'll treat me
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Old Asemine is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That man. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I really don't think so. The Semines don't strike me as being clever enough to plot this together.
On the contrary. Only...
That's all we found.
Very... In any event. Hashek, get on.
He won't escape punishment, sir. Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't...
No niin. Enää vissi sekkaan. Liksaappa minun kamat.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Aye, that'll do. Great. Come back any time, friend.
Mitäs questi tänne on tullut? En välillä tekee sidequesteja, kun tekee mieli.
Stop! You fucker!
Come on then!
Christ! You killed him!
Yeah.
Help me! God!
Mitä nyt? Oliko sun ystävä?
God!
Vihdevetti. Uusi aamu, uudet kauhut.
What would you like?
How long have you been?
And what are you...
Nothing.
So, you thought... Well, you won't, fella me lad. So...
I need some... A word about the price.
All right. This is point. I'm done. Thank you kindly, and come again, friend.
Aivan. Minä en tiennyt, että jos tarjoaa liian vähän, niin ne suuttuu suoraan. No, onpahan sekin opittu. Hello?
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit! You wanna try?
Mercy! Spare me! Get lost and don't come back!
Thank you, lad. You won't see me again.
Parempi olla.
Fuck this! I'm not getting myself killed! Come here.
No niin, täällä on jossain questi. No missä?
Michael has gone stark raving cuckoo. Have a drink, old. It's back into your head and chase away the demons.
What are you two talking about then?
Ah, a peasant like you would never understand.
I'll have you know you're talking to the right hand of a nobleman, you nobody.
You? But... Sorry, but how is anyone to know that when you're dressed in those rags?
I know.
Have a drink with us, worthy sir.
Gladly have a
why
drink.
not? I'll gladly have a drink. My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Aye, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... Whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Tell us all about it.
So, you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Oh, freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing.
Aye. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico?
Kyllä he dodisti
Why
aina
go
oikeassa.
looking for muses when the whole of God's green earth is filled with inspiration? Like George says, wine, women and song. That's the only poetry you need.
I told you so. Let's drink to that. However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly...
And highborn.
Clever.
Experienced.
Intrepid.
Unique.
In short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry.
In short, Enrico, we're in
Yeah.
A fucking good fella.
a fellow who helps his fellow.
If only you knew, mate, what
Imagine it. An ode to...
humans?
That's it. Hark, Henry the Lion.
A loot! We need a loot!
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre il cane e una altra la lepre. He who...
And finding it won't be hard.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskovitz.
Ai Troskovitsissa.
The
No
house...
It
siellähän
ain't
ollaan
no use to
ryöstetty jo kaikki.
But he won't sell it
Well, if it were
in our hand.
And it will be the torch.
Torch?
Ah, it's
All right.
Totta helvetissä me voidaan hakea se torch.
What are you here for?
Where did you say the lads who found the water goblin's treasure go swimming?
Near the pier on the Rock Tower Pond.
I'm afraid I've got bad news. I found the lads, but they were dead. They drowned.
Christ almighty. I told them they should have returned the treasure. Those poor lads. Such foolishness. Thanks anyway. I'll let the Troskovitz gravedigger know. He'll bury them. How can I help?
What's going on?
We hold a
That sounds good.
It actually came about then other bloke, and that's
Thanks, Inky. Tell me more about...
it's really alpha then. And
I'd like to try...
wine. If you don't have enough money, maybe you could...
I prefer to...
I see the fight, or they could. But as I said, old Fiala is sitting at...
So you took my money for...
Easy, lad. What if you tried to talk to Dorothy? Go and see her. She manages the bar.
All right then.
Pääsenkö mä muuten? Kyllä. Behind the inn. Se on tämmöstä. Wine, women and blood. Muussa ja... Tuli hetkeksi pois. Aina.
God bless you. I'm looking for the bar.
But then you found...
Well, hurry up. There's some fights to be fought.
I know.
And can't you just put your foot down? You're the local champion, but you let yourself be commanded by a woman. Everyone will laugh at you.
Someone's laughing at me for listening to my Dorothy? Call those fights. If they dare, I'll let my hands do the explaining.
Mitäs täällä? What is this place? Okay. Pyykit on pesty. Ai niin, mut.
Here you go. Take it.
Toki.
Greetings to you.
I need to take a load off.
And what are you interested in, sir?
Do you have some pretty girl here who could keep me company?
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. Excellent. I'm sure you'll be very satisfied.
The world sure seems brighter after that, eh? See you again next time.
Ja. Selvä. No niin, tappelemaan. Missä nyt on? Missä täällä? Tuolla.
Come and fight.
Wunderbar. Ausgezeichnet. Möchtest du wetten?
Here you go.
That is what I like to see.
Kurva! I'm wounded!
You silly doggy. You gave me a beating. If you broke meine grazilen Finger, I won't be able to play anything for a while.
Thanks for the fight.
Ja. You too. Here are your winnings.
Kiitos.
Thanks.
Goodman, come here.
Have you come to get your ass kicked? Why not?
Did I hear right that you're going to compete in the fights at the tavern?
Aye, I'm planning to. Why?
Well,
And what do you need, girl?
one of the fighters, named Bohunek, he takes care of the horses here.
What about him?
I want you to give him a proper beating, so he won't...
And why?
He often comes to see me, pretends he but then he suddenly knocked the tray out of my hand and stuff.
Wait, he...
No, luckily not. But when I pulled away...
No, minä hakkaan sen.
Bastards like that should get a proper beating. Hitting girls.
So you give him a hiding?
You better believe it.
Thank you.
Let's fight.
It'll be my pleasure. But before we start...
I do. Here you go.
And now...
God wills it!
God fuck you! Get a move on, you snail! You're going down, I tell you. Christ, I'm hit! Shit!
Wait! I'm no match for you.
Still alive. Hey, innkeeper! I wiped up the courtyard with him, so you won't need to...
I'll get you next time.
You can go ahead and try. On your ass again. Don't you have anything better to do?
But one day the table...
Minähän se. Tervetti. Rippenter.
Should we fight again?
It'll be, but before we...
I do.
And now...
Piece of shit!
Ainakaan mä vein sitten aisuun.
Go fuck yourself! Just you wait. Wake up! Just you wait.
Piece of shit!
You're going to be tasting.
I'll crush you!
Fucking paper!
Hei. Ja.
You don't look like it. Here you go.
An eye for an eye.
What the fuck are you on?
That's for Anna. And if I ever hear you touched her again...
All right, fine.
No niin. Tää.
I think Bahunek won't be bothering you anymore.
Did you give him a proper licking?
A proper licking? That's an understatement. I beat the shit out of him.
Nah.
I knew I could rely on you. Unfortunately, I can't pay you for it. I can barely make ends meet myself. But I can sew clothes and wounds.
Thanks. That'll come in handy.
And I can also teach you something. How to mix a special ointment or to make a few stitches with a needle. What do you say?
I'd like to learn something.
No niin, opittiin uusi taito ehkä. Tai saatiin jotain. Sitten meidän pitää hakata vielä se yksi tyyppi.
Does your Dorothy hold you?
Think whatever you want, but she turned...
And what were you
A drunken good for...
So what did she...
That's a long story.
So?
You better... But we have to bet first, right?
The bet sound...
That's what I...
Fighto!
Chris! I'm hit! Go fuck yourself!
Enough!
Damn, that
yield.
healing was useless. A bandage! Quick!
I feel like you didn't leave us.
Don't worry, if you can manage. But it was a good fight.
Should we fight?
Well, I'm a bit of... We have to bet.
The bet's...
That's what...
Piece of shit!
Fucking...
Oh! Jesus!
Fucking hell!
Fuck her!
Oi, saatana.
Go fuck yourself! Go fuck yourself!
I'll knock your whiskers right off your face.
Ai vittu. Yes. Nousitko sä sieltä?
Dorothy was right. I should let the others do the fighting now.
Good fight. Thanks.
You're welcome, lad. But if you want to practice anything, here you go. It's all yours. Don't forget to go and see Lawrence.
Ole. Sitten. Missäs Lorenz olet?
If you get hungry, we have an excellent chicken. What will it be?
I defeated all my...
I noticed, but you...
Thanks.
By the way, if you in... Maybe he'd let you...
Maybe I will. What's going on?
Nothing. If you're looking...
What do you have for... I'd like to discuss the...
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care. God.
Niin.
So you're saying the number of stanzas will start...
Ai sä olit siellä. Selvä. Mitäs katsoa, mitä onko siellä lammilla se... Jossakin se paikka, mistä löytäisi ehkä se kirves. Ja saako sit rahaa vai onko se vaan... Hieno ase, mitä käydään. Sekäs me ei tästä sinne. Ei. Sorry. Väärä suuntaan. Tästäkö yli?
Whoa there. Don't worry. We'll stay by the shore.
Perkele. Quick. Voitaisiin me tietysti mennä tätäkin kohtaa tuolta, niin...
Go!
Ai!
Whoa!
Mitäs tämä?
This could be the rock from the story. I'm on the right path.
Onko pasuuta? Myös vai alas? Onko se täältä jotenkin tänne? Kuka? On tässä niinku toi iso kivi. Tää voisi olla alempana, jos täällä on sitten joku. Kaloja. Mutta jos täältä ne... Sillä lammestahan ne niinku sai sen ja sitten ne... Kaisit varmaan ne meni tänne. Otetaan sit siinä. Nyt on teille. Top of the hill sitten. Ei ole. Tässä.
God in heaven. This really is the axe. All those years in the earth haven't treated it well. I hope I can fix it.
Mitä mä täällä jumissa? Mä päästän. Ois jotenkin täältä. Käydäänpä seminessä. Ja sitten jos me mennään sanomaan siitä torture-hommasta, niin että se seminen tyyppi on mukana siinä, että onko nämä sitten sen jälkeen bye.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
On se tärkeä. Se on.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
I'd like to buy a horse.
All you have to do is pick the right one, then hand over the groschen. I will take care of the rest.
I already have a horse.
I will put a price on it. I'm sure we'll find... And if you have a particularly... Have you taken a look at... You do know they differ in...
What should I be...
Each horse has different... If you take a close look at... Do you want to go and have a look?
I reckon that's a...
Go on then.
Ne hevoset ollut missä?
Excuse me.
Well, excuse me, princess. Nää oisit nätti kyllä. Ootko sä hirveän kallis? Haluan nopean hevosen. Kolme 8. Herringillä on kyllä ihan hyvä tuo stamina ja kourake. Mä en tiedä, haluanko mä herringiä myyä. Voisinko mä sille ostettua jotkut sitten semmoset niinku... hyvät kengät, että siitä tulisi nopeampi.
What'll it be the...
How do things work?
Samin, the horses we sell, each one is a little different. In any case, you can take... Some of them are fast, some can carry a lot. And if you get along with us, Samin...
I'd like my horse...
I'll get right to coin up front.
I'll pay. Here are your groschen.
Thank you very much. Now then. Here's your horse. Look at that.
Piercing arrow.
Greetings.
Nähdäänkö sä sieltä keskellä peltoa vai missä helvetissä sä olet?
I'd like to do something about...
Very well then. Thank you.
Täällä on se. No se broken axe, mutta mä tein sitä. Taas vuosit. Sitten mä korjata asioita. Siellä sä otit perkkipointteja. Tietysti minä olen well dressed. Näytän kertomaan siitä aloittelen tuossa Seminen tyypistä sitten.
Well. Von Burgov's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Erasmus unillani arvoin. Mahdollisimman presentable.
God grant you help.
No niin. Sitten tässä oli... Sinä oot.
What would you like?
I need a bath.
Certainly.
I'd like to get...
All right.
I'll gladly...
Excellent.
Jag var inte räcker teacher. No niin.
I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.
Onkohan se nyt tänne?
What did the apothecary say?
He gave me some ointment and a tincture, but he said it'd take at least a week to work.
May God be with you then.
My God. Oh, excuse me.
Tänne ja tänne ja... Tänne?
Greetings to you.
Siinä yksi kerros ylemmäs. Missä täällä oli ne portaat?
Oh, when's the last time you bathed?
At Christmas? Washing more often would be vanity.
Be that as it may, my nose would
Täällä. Hyvää iltaa. Päivää.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Kävin myös ottamassa vähän turpiin.
I will send for Burgrave Hashek.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
The prisoner can...
Ah.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. But he's only...
We got confirmation of what I already told you, sir. Old Semine is in league with those bandits. And he left his wedding so he could ambush you.
That madman. I will make him pay for that. And what of his father? And the people in the fortress? Have they been covering for him all this time?
I don't think so. His disappearance from the wedding wouldn't have caused such a fuss, in that case. Old Semine was quite jarred by it. If he'd known in advance, he'd have acted differently.
That sounds likely. Very well then.
That's all we found out.
Very well then. In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semine and deal with that traitor.
He won't escape punishment, sir. Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Yep. Kaipina voin. Hans, mitä mieltä sä oot tästä?
Should we ride out for Semine?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. Von Berghoff is taking this all...
Are you surprised?
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
All right. I'll wait with you.
Otettiin sitten vuorokausi vaan hengailtiin siinä talleella silleen, että mitä sä oot puuhaillut tänään?
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way.
I won't have you causing trouble here, laddie. Cough up some coin, or we'll report you to the bailiff.
Wait, we can come to some agreement, can't we? I was just fooling around. I meant nothing by it. And I certainly didn't want to upset you, of all people. I know how hard you have it.
Well, that's true, all right. And I'm sure you also know I won't be so...
Pitää hajoa, mitä tapahtuu. Selvä.
Easy, good horse.
No, tässä ei varmaan voi ratsastaa kovempaa vauhtia. Niin.
Greetings, friend.
Go! Quick! Go!
Saankohan mä niitä enää kiinni?
Quick!
Joo. Well, I will get you. I must.
Go! Ka!
Joined us, Henry. You and Lord Capon have already been to Semming, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such mettle.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves at his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, we gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, it was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked.
Ei kuulu loppuun.
Open the gates for Lord Burgoff's emissaries!
Avaa ovi. Mäkin haluan tommosen rikikukko, Riikin kukkohatun.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by?
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me. We know everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My Older? But that's
a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your old company to ride back to Trotsky on the double. You two, what's the meaning of this?
Let's talk it over calmly. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding my arse. Just look at him. He knows very well what this is about.
You should tell us what you know, sir. For your own good.
Come on, spit it out. Where are you hiding him?
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Do I have to turn this place upside down? Stop bullshitting me.
How dare you?
I withdraw my offer of hospitality. Leave, knights. We're finished here.
You're the one who's finished if you don't get your head around what's going on here. In the name of Sir Otto of Burgo, I'm giving you your last chance. Talk!
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
Oikeudenkäynnin.
Nothing is going to be burned down.
That's not what Lord von Burgov wanted of you, Hashek. Come to your senses.
You won't tell me what to do or not do. I'll have my revenge on these bastards, and nobody will stand in my way. Not even you.
Enough talk! Guards! To arms! Hammer them!
Traitors! Kill those traitors! I knew we could...
Nice hit! Good! Stop that!
Take that!
Kiitos Hans.
Surprise, eh? Dung grubber! Slice it!
Oh! Monster!
I got you!
Yeah!
Oh!
Yeah, don't spare him!
What the fuck? Von Bergov will hang us for this! All of us!
There is no other way.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Mä en taas tiedä, miten tässä kävi näin, mutta... Siis...
Such carnage. Von Bergov did this.
His right hand, Hasek.
Von Bergov didn't want anything like this! We were just supposed to... Fuck!
He was taking revenge for the ambush.
If you'd listened to me, I told you to...
It doesn't matter anymore who told who what, goddammit! That was yesterday's shit! Now it's all new, and we're on to our next hit.
Von Bergov will be expecting Hasek to return.
Exactly! And when he finds out what happened, he'll raze Samin to the ground.
What are we going to do?
Maybe if we throw him a bone, he'll bite and leave you alone. Where are your comrades hiding?
Son, tell them where that band is.
I'm no traitor. That would be sentencing them to death.
There's no time for heroism. It's either them or you.
What about justice for our people? Just look around you.
You're right. They're in Nabarkov. They've captured all Yaramir and occupied his fortress.
First, I have a few questions for Older here.
All right.
Why did he join them?
Because von Bergov is a traitor. A scourge of this land. Isn't that clear?
Your father is his vassal. Didn't it occur to you what would happen when he found out? Besides, a noble siding with such a rabble.
If I'd known, I'd never have consented to such a thing, believe me.
Because your spine is so bent from old age that you can't even stand up tall and straight anymore. Those bandits, as you call them, are the only people in this domain with the courage to stand against injustice for a righteous cause. But it seems that means nothing to all you here.
Enough. Remember who we owe our lives to. Have a little humility. Since we've lost everything else because of you.
I'd rather live in squalor than in a golden cage as von Bergov's rat.
No se on varmaan sinun tulevaisuudessa edes.
Who are they, these allies of yours?
Good checks, for the most part.
They're common murderers. They took the lives of my people, innocent people.
No one who tries to strike bargains with von Bergov is innocent in our eyes.
Now you've gone too far.
This is a war. All sorts of things can happen. As long as that criminal sits in Trotsky, there will be no peace in this domain.
There's no peace because of that very band of yours. The one you even left your own wedding for.
But we almost had him.
My God. Why do you punish me so?
Does the name Istvan Toth mean anything to you?
Why do you ask?
Because I have a feeling you must have come across him. And he has something that belongs to me.
Aye, I know the name. He joined us not long ago.
He's a traitor!
Traitor or not, we can use every man who will stand against von Bergov. But he's a foreigner. And I don't trust foreigners much.
What will we do?
If we're to save ourselves, we'll have to cover our tracks.
What do you propose?
Well, it might sound mad, but Hasek was planning to burn down the fortress, and we...
I think I know where this is going.
We must do the same.
Are you mad? Burn down our family seat?
Oh, Older. Henry's right. It's the only way. We can't stay here and pretend nothing happened.
Do you have anywhere to go?
Yes, I suppose so.
Be sure to go as far as possible. And you should set off this very night and make sure no one sees you. We'll give you until morning, and then we'll send news to von Bergov, and then it's in God's hands.
The two of us will go back to Trotsky now, and put on the best charade we can for von Bergov.
And not a word to anyone about what's happened here. Anyone.
If it all works out, and if we ever meet again,
I'll
repay you.
Let's not delay any longer, Older. God protect us. And you as well.
Miksi mä suunnitelmat aina menee näin? Hei Sabine, olit hieno
We should
paikka.
ride back. Report this to von Bergel.
Tieto screenshotteja hieno. Nyt me saa siitä känkkärissä tosiaan palkintoa. No joo.
Henry, you think we made the right decision?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Exactly. Fuck. Von Berghoff isn't stupid. He'll surely figure out what happened. What if we walk right into the jaws of the wolf?
We'll have to pretend we didn't want to get involved. And only survived due to luck.
Right. Hashek wanted to handle it himself and leave us behind. So we only just made it out. And, God, Henry, I don't know if I can do this.
You can.
We must. Like always.
Nyt on sinun hevonen on kyllä nähty. Onko ne siniset harjakset? Anssaako sun hevosen? Tää peli kyllä nätti. Kyllä edelleen harmittaa, että sitä mustaa hevosta ei saanut otettua sieltä aikauksesta. Se oli hieno. Nu saatiin uusi perkointi. Vieläkö me Hans jutellaan jotain? Se ei meillä ollut semmoista quick travel-optiota tällä kertaa. Meillä on vielä matkaa. Vieläkö meillä on pitkä matka? Hans, mitä ihme reittiä on? Mennäänkö me vastaan toista reittiä? No, ehkä saatiin paremmin. Oho. Pitäisikö me vielä harjoitella sitä, että mitä me puhutaan, niin ei tule yllätyksenä, että ollaan sitten molemmat kato samalla linjalla. Onko nämä joukot pitänyt tänne olla heitä niitä bandiitteja? Vai ei? Pitäisikö me vähän olla huolissaan? No, kaikki on hyvin. Mitenkö mä käytän niitä? Oliko mulla jotain niitä? Tämä. Aamulla pitää odottaa. No, hyvää yötä, Hans.
You have a kind master, eh?
Elämän perkova.
I need my clothes washed.
Of course. It's no problem.
Kuolla.
Next time it'll be
I'm sorry.
better.
Noniin. Meillä on iloisia uutisia.
We're back from Semin, sir.
About time, too. We will talk about everything in my chamber. Let's go.
Sir, with regard to Semin...
I hope you bear some good news, Lord of Perkstein.
Well, unfortunately not, sir. Things went wrong. And old Samin and his people attacked us.
What? And where is Burgrave Hashek?
Hashek is... dead.
Dead? How? And what of his men?
It grieves me, sir. But none of them survived.
Rauha heidän sielulleen.
How did it happen? Speak.
It turns out Alder was working with the bandits. He even left his own wedding to help them ambush you.
That rat!
Lord Samin didn't want to turn over his son, so a battle broke out. Hashek and his men fought valiantly, I must say.
And what happened then? It sounds like the Semin folk stood no chance.
At first not, sir. It was all over soon. So then we searched the fortress and found Older wounded. We wanted to arrest him, but he fought like a wounded animal. He didn't survive.
I still don't understand what happened with Hashek and my men.
Well, up till then, everything went smoothly, if you could say that. Hashek ordered the fortress to be torched as a warning to others. But then, the rest of the Samin garrison suddenly pounced on us out of nowhere, and a terrible massacre started. Hashek? Never in my life have I seen anyone fight like that. He must have caught 10 arrows covering the retreat. But to no avail. In the end, the fortress was in flames, and only the two of us made it out alive.
Well, that is a pity. Every able-bodied man has his worth. At least I will not have to explain to another noble that his son was killed in my domain. Or nephew. I don't suppose that you had time to find out where those bastards are hiding.
We did, sir. The bandits have occupied Nabokov and taken Sir Yaramir captive.
Well now, at least there is that. Now we can take action. They will regret the day they were born. That will be all for now. I will speak with the Chamberlain about the steps we shall take against Nabokov. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Certainly, sir. Come for me in the evening, so we can go there together.
Mikä on Demons of Troski? Okei. Hyvä peli ilmoittaa tämän, niin ei jää jotain tekemättä. Tää on hyvä lopettaa tällä kertaa. Ensi kerralla lähdetään varmaan selvittämään, mikä tuo Demons of Troski on, koska jos se jää niin sille, että sitä ei voi enää tehdä, niin eikö se on parempi tehdä nyt. Mutta kiitos kaikille. Nähdään taas. Hei hei.